Welcome to Vintage Coin-Op Restorations, and here we are with Chicago Coins Goalie. Built in 1946, this one and Chicago Coins Basketball Champs, they were said to be built from the surplus of plywood from Howard Hughes' Spruce Goose. And here we have it. Let's do a quick walk around. These are big machines, and over the years they get completely destroyed. This one here on the bottom has some plywood veneer missing, which is pretty good for these machines. Usually they're always completely busted, no legs, meaning feet here at the bottom. The back glass is original, though people put regular bulbs in there, and it's come around the back side, and the bulbs just cook the graphics, and you could see someone went around and tried to save some of it by painting it on, and obviously it was too late to save this one with the little light bulbs that should have been there from day one. But this machine comes in three parts. You have a base, back glass, and what's missing is the mirror up on top, and I'll show you that in a second. But basically it's a 1 or 2 player game. You could play one person, and you'll have the mannequin spinning back and forth while you try to hit your balls, you know, up past the goalie, and the balls will only be sent to you. It won't be sent to the other mannequin. When you play for 2 people, the balls get alternated, left, right, and this way it makes it even for 2 people to be playing the game as they control it by these handles here. These handles are a little tired. I'm not sure exactly what happened to that casting there, but that is an original casting that just wasn't very clear. As you can see, there's a lot of, I guess they call it slag in it, and was not cleaned out. But still has the original Bakelite handles. So you always find them cracked, like here again, you'll see a crack on that one. But as we come down, inside is where our mechanism is. And as you look inside this one here, let's get a light. Somebody's been in here. In fact, operators from time to time need parts, and they completely clean this one out. So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5 step-up units inside here. Though we do have many of these machines I've purchased in the years and have lots of parts. So this machine pretty much would be a candidate for a complete restoration. Meaning we'd be redoing the veneer and everything, so the machine came out perfect. Let's pull this out for a second, and we'll come to this other one here. Now this one is complete. From time to time you get one of those machines that has been pulled off route, and maybe the operator's personal home or what, somehow it just doesn't get damaged. And as you come across this one, let's take a quick look. So some kind of minor surface scratches, some battle scars. Feet look like in very nice shape. Just a little scraping, but there's no chunks missing out of the veneer at all. The front door usually is always damaged because somewhere down the line someone loses the key, and of course, how do you get into it? Using a screwdriver. So somewhere down the line someone must have done it a little bit there, but we got some very minor damage from that. And right there on the nose, that should be a little red dot, but someone's got their operating number of number 26 with that little brass plate they put there. But let's walk around the left side of this cabinet. Very nice. All the veneer is in very good shape. It's not peeling off of the machine, though down here in the bottom I see it pulling out a little bit. That we could inject some glue from below and get that tidied up. Here on the right side of the machine, again, very nice condition. Again, some small surface scratching, and here we had the beginning of some of the veneer being pulled. Probably someone with a forklift would go underneath there, pick this thing up, and as they pull it out, it catches right on the side here and loosens the veneer. But at least we have it, so it just needs to be reattached. Let's go around to the back of the machine. Like I said, this machine comes in 3 pieces. You have this top mirror, and then you got your back glass, and it's attached with bolts to the cabinet. Back here we have the original back door. We're going to open it up and take a look. Again, this also is an original glass, and they are using probably the correct light bulbs. A 15 watt would be appropriate. But over time, as these machines get brought in and out of different areas, garages, warehouses, basements, the temperature change always messes it up. Because you can see that we got some heavy-duty cracking and flaking of the glass. If I were to try to take this glass off and slide it out of this, I would probably lose a lot of it on the left and right where it meets the wood. It would be completely flaking off there. But overall, it's like a time warp here, because this machine someone left the light bulbs in there. You can tell that, you can see that with just a little bit of on the bottom here, you see all the flaking color from the glass just dropping right off the back glass. But you know, there's no repairs. It's just all in original shape, even the screws that are holding the top of the machine down. Okay, we'll come around now. Well, let's talk about this mirror. The mirror is missing on almost all the machines that I come around, and every so often you find one, and it's, you know, a great surprise. And what it did was, you know, with this machine playing 1 or 2 people, if it was in a parlor, you know, 2 people are playing and everybody would kind of want to get in and kind of take a look, what's going on over there. Well, over time, if you got a lot of people, they can't see the play field. So from a distance, you can watch the game. Though this glass is original and it's cracked, unfortunately, but you can see the play field from a distance. I'm probably about 4 feet away, and you can actually watch the game if there's a lot of people blocking your way. Though from the back side, the back glass looked a little tired, but from the front it really isn't too bad. It shows its battle scars, shows that it is an original, and it's in very nice shape. Now here, another important part of finding a machine that is in good condition is always your play field. This play field, fortunately, the men, that little hockey puck, as it spins over time, you find this scraping in a circle around your play field all the time. Fortunately, this one never made it down that low. And let's take a quicker look at it. You can see that it's in very nice shape. It's all the original graphics. Though people, if you're out there watching, if you need the graphics for this game, we do make them. So we will have those available. Just give us a call. You do see a little wear at the top here, and that is, it could be probably because the light, there's a light underneath this thing. It's a fluorescent light, and as you can see, as it comes underneath there, because of the light, it has discolored that green that's there. So over time, maybe the heat has changed that color, but maybe with a little cleaning I might be able to get a little bit of that green back. But if we don't, it's in good shape. The men are also painted in their original colors. These have not been repainted. Well, maybe in the back there someone might have touched it up, but overall, usually they're all completely chipped up. It's nice to see something in, you know, nice original condition. The glasses here are also original. The right is. Top, up on top, is in perfect shape. The left one here is missing and it most likely broken somewhere. And you can see that this one is starting to flake a little bit around the black. But again, it is, as is right now, it's in perfect shape for a original piece of glass. Another thing that's here, which I've never seen before, is somebody stapled this little piece of paper, 5 cents, for amusement only. It's on both sides. And here, as the balls come out, they shoot out, and you can see that the left and the right obviously is a little more than the left. So I'm going to take it that the left side is the side, if I am correct, I believe it is the left, that when you're playing for one person, that side is the side that is controlled by the machine, and you're the right person, so you're going to be shooting to the left here. So more times than not, it was a one-person play, and then if it's two people, that's where you get the little mark on the left. But again, that just, you know, and why is that black? That's black basically because the game is played with a very small ball bearing, a small pinball, and as it goes through the machine time after time, and it's metal, it rusts, it pits, and that's what happens. What's going on is it's dirty. As it comes through the game, it gets dirty, and play field gets dirty from that. And also the pitted balls make wear marks because it's like a micro piece of sandpaper, a pitted ball bearing. So first thing you do when you get these machines, you change the balls out so they're brand new and smooth, so they don't destroy your play field. Here we have the handles. The handles are this one is in perfect shape. Though these were chrome plated at one time, you can see the wear from people's hands wearing through it, and you can see the brass below it. The one here on the right is not nearly as worn down as the one on the left. But good thing is neither of these are cracked. The Bakelite and they're both in perfect shape. We have the original coin mechanism in there. So I take that back, that is not an original coin mech, because right now it looks like it's set to play with quarters. So that's one of the things that have to be changed, because originally this game was set for nickels. Now let's take a look inside. If you remember that last machine, we were missing a bunch of stuff, but here they are. We do have, this machine is complete, though lots of oxidation. Everything would have to be gone over, detailed. You can see that oxidation. It's like almost like a fuzz right on top of this the zinc coated metal. You got your ceramic light bulbs. That's a service bulb inside. There's another one on the inside. Though it is missing all of the top stuff here, and that is going to be your determination whether or not it is you're playing for one person or two person. Though we do have those in stock. I do have a couple other units to replace that. But overall, a very, very nice machine. The play field is in really nice condition, and if I pan over here real quick, this is what they typically look like. That's your typical goalie play field. They just get beat so much because of the balls. It's old, and they're just playing with them. It's like sandpaper when they're playing, so you can see that just wore it out. If you're in the market for a goalie or you need one restored, give us a call. We have many parts. Unfortunately, we do not sell the parts. We'd love to restore one for you completely, or if you're interested in one of these pieces that will probably be restored, but not to completely redo. Also, what we have available is the machines that don't have the back. We also manufacture the mirror. That's what we have right here. It's on a hinge, and I'll go over that real quick too again. Well, we also have brand new glass for the goalie, as all the other parts and pieces necessary for a complete game. And if you were to change your mind and not like the yellow Bakelite, also